Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Study with Hatija. I am Miss Hatija and today we will be discussing a very important topic and indeed a very pressing need for the society, that is in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization is the type of technique that is the best solution to infertility and is also very essential and crucial to couples worldwide. In vitro fertilization is such a technique in which a zygote is prepared or developed outside the body in a special container. If we dig into the meaning of vitro, in science, vitro means outside of the body, and in natural language or the daily life language, vitro means glassware. Moreover, as we all are familiar with the term fertilization, fertilization refers to the fusion of gametes. So, in conclusion, in vitro fertilization means such a process in which fertilization takes place outside of the body in a special container. And since this special container is usually a test tube, so we can also call this technique test tube baby. Now let's dig into the importance of IVF. IVF is very much important worldwide as it is the best solution to infertility. All those couples who are facing problems like infertility or sterility could refer to this technique. In vitro fertilization, fertilization takes place outside of the body, irrespective of whether the egg are having deformity or the sperms are having deformities. The best solution is IVF, in which the best or the most successful or the healthiest sperms and eggs are collected from both the parents and then they are fused or fertilized outside of the body. The second most important feature of this procedure is the embryo development. In many mothers, the embryo is not developed properly within its body because of some deformities. However, in IVF, the embryo development takes place outside of the body and hence up to certain cell stage, the embryo is developed in special containers and then comes embryo transfer. When the embryo is ready to be transferred to the mother body through minor surgical procedure, the embryo is then transferred into the mother body. Now let's have a look on the causes of in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization is a type of assisted reproductive technology, also known as ART, in which the reproductive capacity of couples is helped through certain procedures. In vitro fertilization is due to the prevailing infertility worldwide, whether this infertility is from mother's side or father's side, whether the eggs are deformed or the sperms are facing any deformity. Both these causes can be solved with a simple solution, that is in vitro fertilization. The procedure of in vitro fertilization constitutes mainly of 5 important steps. These steps are ovulation induction, egg retrieval, insemination, embryo development and embryo transfer. Now let's dig into the details of each of these steps to better understand in vitro fertilization. The first and one of the most important steps in vitro fertilization is ovulation induction. As we all know that ovulation is the process of releasing egg from the mother ovary into the fallopian tube or the oviduct. But however, if this process is induced by certain medications, then this whole process is referred to as induced ovulation or ovulation induction. In this step, the mother is prescribed with certain medications for several months to prepare the mother's ovary to produce several amount of eggs. Moreover, the mother is subjected to regular blood tests and ultrasounds to mark a control of its hormonal level and also to monitor the production of egg. This enables the follicle to properly mature and ripen and to produce eggs that are successful and healthy for fertilization. The second step is egg retrieval. It involves a minor surgical procedure in which, under local anesthesia and by the use of ultrasound, the eggs are retrieved from the follicles with the help of a suction device. In this procedure, the doctor inserts a thin tube through the vagina of the mother leading to the ovaries. The tube has a suction device attached to its end. The suction device slightly sucks the eggs out of each follicle, collecting them for the further process. The third step is insemination. Insemination refers to the addition of sperms. So, in this step, the eggs that are obtained from the mother body and the sperms that are obtained from the father body are mixed together in a special glass container such that the sperms swim towards the egg to allow fertilization, and hence fertilization takes place. Now comes the question that what if the sperms are not motile and they cannot swim toward the eggs to allow fertilization? So what? Will the fertilization not take place? The answer to this question is that if the sperms are immotile, then the sperms are directly injected into the eggs to allow fertilization, and hence fertilization will take place irrespective of any deformity. The fourth step is embryo development. In this step, the fertilized zygote is observed for 3 to 5 days in a special container, providing it artificially with all the nutrients required for its survival. And when the zygote is 2 to 8 cell stage, it is ready to be transferred to the mother body for implantation. The final and one of the most important steps in IVF is embryo transfer. This step involves a minor surgical procedure in which, under local anesthesia, the embryo are transferred into the mother uterus. In this step, a thin tube containing the embryo are inserted through the mother vagina leading into its uterus. Then the embryo are transferred into the uterus. If any of the embryo implants itself with the mother's uterine wall, then pregnancy establishes. And to further maintain this pregnancy, the doctor prescribes the mother with certain medications. Now let's have a look on the medication. Once the pregnancy has been established, the woman is prescribed with medication which involves taking pills regularly, moreover, daily shot of progesterone for nearly 8 to 10 weeks, since progesterone is very much important in maintaining the pregnancy. Moreover, the mother is subjected to regular ultrasound to measure the development and growth of the embryo. The precautions related to IVF include that on the day of embryo transfer, the mother needs to take complete rest and not to indulge herself in any hard physical activity. In addition, for the period of pregnancy, she needs to avoid any stressing or energy draining activities. Now let's have a glance on the side effects offered by IVF. The main side effects include cramping, mainly in the abdominal region, headache, bleeding, infection, allergic reaction due to not properly sterilized surgical instrument, breast tenderness, and bruises from the shots. IVF is indeed a very important and crucial technique, but at the same time, it's a very expensive one too. In America, an average IVF procedure costs nearly $15,000, while in Pakistan, many higher institutes with better facilities are offering this procedure at a cost of 600,000 to 10,000 Pakistani rupees. I hope that my today's video will prove beneficial for you and will surely enhance your knowledge. If you are new, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like my video, do press the like icon. Moreover, if you have any questions, so do ask me in the comment section. Allah Hafiz, Allah Negeban.